What's going on, y'all? It's Josh and Kelsey. We are back with another video. All right, y'all, before we jump into this video, I apologize if you hear any traffic. I'm in the hotel. I'm on the road traveling this week, so hotels are a little noisy and the highway is right there. So I apologize for that, but I kind of just want to give you guys a little bit of context about this part 2 video here. This one we spoke to the family. Miss Laurie felt like there were other spirits that were attached to her or the home, and she was right. There's several. She felt like there's at least 5, and I don't know an exact number. We just kept hearing several when we asked, but she was right. There's definitely a few for sure, and it's all family. It's all peace. It's all love. You're going to see in this video they really try to push the point of, hey, it's safe, it's peaceful here. We're just family. Nothing to be concerned about. They love Miss Laurie. They love the family that come and visit, and they just want to be around. They want to be a part. They talk a little bit about that too, and they do mention some names of some family members. So that was pretty neat. I actually had no idea about a few of the names, and I ran it by Miss Laurie before I posted this video. And yeah, it's all family. So you guys will see that. You guys are also going to see where we go into one of the guest rooms. We actually went to both guest rooms. One guest room we didn't really get a lot of activity, but the main guest room we actually had quite a bit of responses there, and it kind of took us on a wild goose chase. I'll be honest. We were thinking when we first got there that there was possibly someone attached to maybe furniture or something possibly passed down in the family. But after talking to Miss Laurie and then after listening to the responses, there's definitely spirits attached to to something there. But it's not exactly what we were thinking. It's family, and they're attached to everything. They just love being there. They made some comments about just loving the stuff and about being around peace and being in peace, and just some amazing responses. But you'll see in the video, we're asking about items because Mr. Tommy did like to hit the estate sales, and he did bring some things from his job, a facility he worked at. He worked in healthcare, and he had brought a radio and a pitcher and picked up some things from estate sales. So she told us that in the beginning, and we were kind of going off of that. We were kind of feeling that. Not only that, when we were walking around before we started filming, we went by the guest room, and they made the comment on the Spirit Talker app. It said key, and so we were like, well, what could a key be, And we go in the room a little later, and we see a piece of furniture that had a keyhole. So now we're kind of on the mindset of, okay, someone probably really is attached to an item here. Then we asked the question. We start asking questions. You'll see this and hear this. We start asking questions about who it could be and what items they're attached to, and they're giving responses like, yeah, we are attached to an item. But like I said a while ago, it's not exactly what you're thinking. It's not what we were thinking, for sure. It is family, and they're attached to everything. So you guys will see more of that. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope the family has peace. Please know the home is very peaceful. Each room is very peaceful, and it's just the same group of people. We come to that conclusion after listening over and over again to these responses, especially in the guest room. It's just family, and it's the same group of family. They're just checking things out. They're just showing a little love, saying hey to Miss Laurie, letting her know that you're good, you're safe, and we love you. So you'll see a lot of that. You'll probably feel a lot of that as you're watching this video. Anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling, y'all, but I want to just give you a little bit of context on the video, because especially the guest rooms, it is a little hard to follow because we didn't know some things, and we found out some things a little later into the video, and then we were hearing responses that kind of made us think we were on the right track, but we kind of weren't. and we kind of were at the same time. I can't explain it. You'll see. Also, the second guest room. We weren't in there too long. Felt very calm. Felt very empty, to be honest. And we did get some responses there, but it did seem like it was just the rest of the family. And again, they just confirmed that it's them, it's family, it's love, it's peace. And then they said some nice things about Kelsey and I too. So that was always good. That's always good to hear. You know, at least you getting a thumbs up from the folks you're speaking to. That's a good thing. So, anyways, we didn't spend a lot of time in that room. We moved on, and yeah, here we are now. So you guys get to see it, and we're excited to show it to you. Hope you enjoy it. And again, thank you so much to all the family and Miss Laurie that allowed us in your home, gave us free range of your house, and you trusted us. And it seems like Mr. Tommy and the rest of the crew, they enjoyed us being there too. So, all right, enjoy the video.
Since there's more than one here and you guys said yes, you already lit it up green that you want to speak with us. Do you want to speak here in this space, in this living room, dining room area?
Or somewhere else.
Or somewhere else.
Light it up green for yes, stay here, or red for somewhere else in this house.
So would y'all like to speak in this space or in a different room?
Light up green for this space and red for different room.
Or you can set off a piece of equipment in one of the other rooms.
Busy.
Y'all are busy.
Green.
Green. Okay, so we're going to take that as we're going to stay in here.
Okay. All right. Well, we are going to speak to the other spirits that are connected to this house. It's been confirmed that there's multiple spirits that, besides Mr. Tommy, that are connected to this house. So we're going to speak out and try to connect with you guys. And anytime that you want to light green or red on that flux machine there, just feel free to answer any of these questions. But we're gonna ask a few questions. We just want to see who else is here. We do know, right? She did confirm that
it's a family member.
A family member. So, is this a mother-in-law?
and just like dog, like holding to one. More. Yeah, enjoy those. No, it's for us. I was just.
Could you say your name?
He lives.
Is Maggie here with us?
People. Like these. No. Back. Run that it
All right, Coach. All right, again, we're going to have to go back and we'll listen to your responses. So your name, whatever you share, is not going to go unheard. We just have to go back and make sure we get as much as we can from your responses. So please know that. Okay, so how many family members are connected to this house, if you don't mind? I know Mr. Tommy's here, but besides Mr. Tommy, how many other family members are connected to this house?
I mean,
Sean, are we okay, ma'am? Could you repeat the number?
I'm take things that back.
Okay. Selling 7 or several?
That's what I heard.
7 or several, I thought. And also I thought when we was earlier, he said, when we were talking to Mr. Tommy, he said several. I'm not sure. So, okay. Well, we know there's multiple. Is Miss Laurie's mother here?
There. It's the what's that? Right. Together.
So I said just us, right when you went off.
Yeah.
Okay, just us, possibly. I have to go back and listen to that, but I'm pretty sure you're saying just us, meaning just family. I want to just make sure from right now everything's good here, right? Just so I can tell Miss Laurie, hey, Miss Laurie, everything is peaceful. It's all family. It's all love. There's nothing to be concerned about. She's not concerned, by the way. She's not, but she lives by herself, and I want her to get that extra just confirmation as much as she can. So we're good here, right? It's all peaceful.
and
Right.
Right.
I'm gonna get it's real.
so
It's real.
with something like color.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. So do the other spirits, the other family, do you play with the dogs as well?
Yeah, would Mom, stop. Is that like sensitive spell?
Okay. Okay. You got a question, Kels?
I do. So Miss Laurie has taken several videos and has captured a lot of orbs on those videos. Is that all of y'all just dancing around saying hi on the videos? Is that just family saying hello?
Or somebody specific?
Yes. Is it? And if it is a certain person, can you tell us your name?
No.
Back. Yeah.
McClay. Now look.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Miss Laurie told us an experience she had here several years ago, and actually, Mr. Tommy, before you crossed over, sir, you experienced this in this house as well. And that was the curtains moving.
Not just the curtains, but like the blinds.
The blinds, the little, the little,
Yeah.
yeah, the blinds were just moving.
Accordion blinds.
Accordion blinds, there you go. They were moving back and forth, and it kind of made Miss Laurie, nervous, a little concerned. And she didn't say anything until you, Mr. Tommy, it happened to you, and you're like, you know what? You ever experienced this? So who was that? Who was that moves the blinds? Miss Laurie would like to know.
To it. Well,
Some
shot. Pound it. Wait.
and
All right. Cool. Okay. Now I got a question. The original homeowner of this home, they know he passed away. They don't know that if he passed in this house or he passed somewhere else. But he was a single man, an older gentleman, lived here for a while, and then he passed. After they moved in, Tommy and Laurie would see possibly an older man, a spirit, walking through their hallway. When they were outside in the Florida room there. So my question is that man the original owner? And is he gone? She hasn't felt anything with the old man or seen anything since Mr. Tommy has crossed over. So is that man gone?
Everything the players are back about great and shot rules history short somewhat now there's still with me to it yes
Okay.
I'm curious, earlier Josh and I saw a shadow on the wall, kind of actually facing this direction of where the camera is. And then while we were filming throughout the day, there was someone kind of watching us. So I wanted to know, is that one of the family members we're talking to?
all those do
Stop. No. You know, they
like it life that might be everything the work fine she most of us
All right. And before we get out of here, actually, I'm going to have one more question, but I'm going to ask you a question. Could you name one of the dogs that are currently in this home right now? Can you name the name of one of the dogs?
no family you know
All right. All right. And we always want to just open the mic and let whoever that's connected around us right now in this house, Mr. Tommy, you as well. I know we did it earlier, but if there's anything, any message for Miss Laurie, the children, your children, grandchildren, from any of you, we're going to open this up and you just let it play.
that's it. No one can. That's what
I know
just what do you
family when you had
straw? Dad.
I just pizza
About just we've got to help. So much as no. I was
All right, Coach. Well, Mr. Tommy, before we get out of here, do we have permission to come back to your home and speak to you or just visit your family again?
things, it's
from on
American. And I feel it. I asked
Okay.
because very simple also help. Just
All right. All right. Well, family, all the family that's here, Mr. Tommy and your mom, and possibly maybe Miss Laurie's mom or other family, we just thank you for showing us the hospitality and the love and respect and speaking to us. We just ask that you continue to rest in peace and rest in light. All right, guys, we were fixing to head into the guest bedroom. And on the Spirit Talker app, Kelsey got a question. It said, "Are you recording?" We're going to move back. We heard the REM pod going off right when we cut the camera. So we're going to go back there and ask some questions. Is anybody in here that wants to speak to us? We would love to do a conversation with whoever is in this room right now. We know there's been a lot of orb activity. We also heard some tapping.
And the Spirit Talker said, "We live on."
Wow. We live on, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You do live on, because there is life. Life after this. When we pass, there is life. That makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, is anyone in here that wants to communicate? Maybe set the balls off or that REM pod? We do this. I'm going to tell you why we do this. We do this because there is so many people out there that lost loved ones, that lost family, children, parents, husband, wife. There's people out there that are just lost, and it's heartbreaking. So we do these type of videos because we want people to see the peace, want people to see the peaceful side of things. It's not all about ghosts and goblins, and we understand and respect that, and that's why we do this. So we just want to help people heal. We want to help spread a little peace. Maybe you could offer them a little peace today.
The Spirit Talker just said tell, Tell.
Do you got something you want to tell us? So between the two of us, we got 4 ears, so we're bound to listen for one of them.
Mm-hmm.
When you say tell, is that meaning you want us to use what we did out there in the speaker? Could you set that REM pod off if that's what you want us to use? Okay. I feel like they're having trouble with these REM pods for some reason here. All right, well, you said tell, so I'm wondering if you're wanting to tell your story.
Struggle is what the Spirit Talker just said.
Is there a spirit that struggle and you knew we were coming today and you wanted some peace? Wonder if we should bring the flux in here, since that's the only device they've been using. Is there someone here that's not part of the family that needs help?
Green is for yes, red is for no.
You said tell, like you had a story to tell.
The spirit talker just said sensitivity.
Okay, it's hard. Or are we sensitive? Because we have been feeling and hearing all day.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much activity. Tapping, lots of orbs and lights that's been caught on camera, noises. So, is there a family member or a spirit of a family member that's here that's connected to this room? There is? Is it because of the furniture that's here? Wow. Wow. Could you you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Right over there. Some movement going on. That's incredible. Which piece of furniture are you connected to, if you don't mind me asking? Activity? Wait, just dawned on me. Here, stop. So earlier when we walked in here, right away we got on Kelsey's Spirit Talker app. It said key.
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed that one of the dressers here has a key, an old key.
Mm-hmm.
Does that have anything to do with you being connected? Yes. Are you okay with Miss? Are you okay with Miss Laurie having your furniture? She takes great care of it, by the way. I mean, it's immaculate. Okay, all right, Kelsey. Do you have a name? I feel like you're possibly one of the ladies we spoke with earlier, but could you tell us the name who said that they were connected to this furniture? Okay. Something about love. Her love. Okay. Wow. Okay. Kelsey, you got a question going off of this?
Yes. So did Lori receive this furniture from a family member, or did she purchase it at a store?
Okay.
So have you always traveled with this piece of furniture?
Okay.
Can you tell me what makes this piece of furniture so special to you?
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. I cannot wait to talk to Miss Laurie about this and figure out where'd she get this furniture? Has it been passed down? Maybe it was her mom, grandma, or maybe she bought it at a flea market. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
just to confirm her story with the story that the spirit is telling us.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. What if do you think we should go and ask Miss Laurie and see if she wants to tell us about it?
Yeah. All right. So don't go anywhere. We're going to go verify some information. So if you just wait here, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. What does old Jerry Springer say? We'll be right back. All right. Well, we have spoke to Miss Laurie, and we found out that she's bought everything in this room pretty much. After Katrina, they were in New Orleans and they moved to Florida after Katrina, so had to buy a new everything. But her husband did pick this old radio up. It's not really old. It's not like an antique, but it was at a facility for a while that he worked at. And then he got this from an estate sale. This picture here. So, yeah.
Yeah, so the bed and the chest and gentleman's chest were all purchased and didn't have previous owners, but those two items are the only things in here that weren't new to them.
Yeah. So it could be multiple. I mean, it could be connected to either one of them. But she did tell us out in the dining room she has a table that's from the 1800s that her husband got from an estate sale, and some china that were great grandmother's, and a few other family heirlooms in the dining room, just not in this room. So, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so we just spoke to Miss Laurie, and she did confirm that she bought pretty much everything in here except for the picture and the old radio. So, my question is either one of them items what you're connected to, or is it somewhere else in the house? If so, could you tell us what item it is?
Or, yeah.
Which item? Is it the radio? Shit, yes.
Are you able to light it up? Green for yes, red for no, if it's the radio.
All right. All right. Well, we're going to go back and listen to your responses for an answer of exactly what item you're connected to. We thought we heard radio. Now, it's not some old historic antique, but it might have been special to you. So, that doesn't mean anything, that just because it's newer doesn't mean you wouldn't be connected to it. Somebody had it for quite some time, and then Mr. Tommy bought it, or found it. So, we don't know. We're going to go back and listen for if it's anything in here. We also found out from Miss Laurie that there is a table out there that's from the 1800s. So we didn't know if possibly anybody was connected to that as well. So we're going to listen for those responses and see if you mention a table or a china cabinet or any of that. So, all right, we're going to head over to the other guest room and see if anybody there specifically wants to speak to us. All right, y'all, this is the other guest room at Miss Laurie's house. We thought we'd set up in here. We don't have any specific details of activity in this room. But it is a room here, and there's activity all through this house. So we just want to see if anybody's connected specifically to anything in this room, or is it just they just kind of free roam? You know, I don't know. So we're going to set up and see what they got to say. See if they answer any questions. All right, y'all. We are all set up in the room here, this other guest room. Now we don't have any specific details of specific like interaction, but there's a lot of orbs and energy that's all through this house. She's had things happen, so we just want to go room to room and just see if there's any specific spirits tied to anything in this room or this room specifically. So feel free. These spirits that are in this room, you can light up green for yes, red for no, but we'll also use a spirit box, and we're just going to ask some questions to see if anyone's in here connected. So light it up anything at any time. Is there any spirits in this room with Kelsey and I right now?
Was what happened. So, all those
Anybody in here?
Adrian.
Adrian, are we okay? I didn't hear specific, like if someone's here. I heard spirits, though.
Yeah.
I heard Adrian.
Mm-hmm. It's very still in here.
we want to give any spirits an opportunity to let us know you're here with us without us using this Spirit Box app. So, is anybody here? Could you set something off? Feels pretty still in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna drain anybody's energy or push for a response. Just making sure everything's peaceful and calm for Miss Laurie. We're gonna go ahead and move on out of here.
Yes. So thank y'all.